Hi collective, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationship with ourselves first, okay? We can have a healthy relationship outside of ourselves because we're trying to create heaven on earth. Someone looks like they're sabotaging, okay? But you can rebuild, all right? Maybe you look at persistence when it comes to working on something. It looks like you're hammering through when it comes to a sudden change. There seems to be a sudden shock when it comes to news. Now someone feels they have to rebuild, okay, because now they have to look at transformation. There seems to be upheaval, all right? So manage your emotions, okay, so you can identify your intuition so you don't sabotage any further, okay? Because now you're looking at sabotage when it comes to twin flame energy. You could be a twin, all right? You could be looking at the yin and the yang, balancing your yin and the yang, okay? So you can rebuild after a relationship, all right, didn't work out for you. Maybe looking at co-creating with the universe, because we're looking at a situation. You could be working on something because somebody sabotaged and went for lust over love. So now you look at seduction. Somebody was flirting, they went for a hookup, the temptation with a third party person, interference. They're on boats sailing, all right? So now they're receiving what they want, okay? And you receive what you want, moving on, okay? You're creating your own closure after someone had issues and tried to use you as their tissue because they have a third party interference, sabotaging, okay, when it comes to you. You are the phoenix rising, because when people are in relationships, they don't like to claim that they're with someone. They like to lie on your name, okay? So now we're looking at a situation, we're looking at a new phase. We're looking at transformation. Someone took someone's information, done transformation for financial growth. So now you've changed your mind when it comes to maybe moving forward into a twin flame reunion, because there seems to be a third party person when it comes to interference. So now you're saying the masculine said not today, okay? So when you sent a message, he said not today, and he passed the information to a third party person. Now third party person stole your intellectual property, maybe for some of you, and tried to create a phoenix rise, and it had a new phase. They went for a transformation when it comes to financial growth. You could have a dragonfly on your shoulder as a tattoo, okay? You're looking at finding out information by using your intuition so you can make your own changes and go into healing, all right? Someone's not dealing with it at the moment. You're looking at being hurt because somebody tries to avoid a conversation, but they didn't avoid talking to a karmic for seduction. They didn't mind pulling their pants down and having sex with a third party person. So now you're looking at a situation. You're healing from your heartbreak, okay? You're taking freedom from a toxic relationship because someone's in a karmic situation, because someone's talking smack about you. They conversing information from each other. You wait for a message to arrive, maybe by text or a call or an email. But instead, it went to sabotaging. So there was no yin and no yang. There's no balance when it comes to twin flames. So now you're coping and looking at your own self when it comes to maybe regrouping back to yourself after a heartbreak. You're looking at now abundance because now you look at a situation. There was a sabotage with a third party person. They made money off your back because the divine masculine gave the phone call or the messages to a third party person, and they went around and done investments and made money off your back. So now you're looking at attraction. Somebody went on a date, they went on a hookup for a temptation. They went for a third party person, that is the interference, and now you're moving forward. They received what they wanted, okay? Backstabbing. So now you're looking at maybe a love call. They went and found a third party person, all right? Someone else they wanted to impress. They shared your love messages, all right? Because you're thinking about maybe a masculine person. You wanted to know, we wanted to let you know how you feel. Instead, they went and found and had seduction with a third party person. They went sailing on boats, okay? They went on vacation together, all right? As a relationship evolving. They went to a next phase. They thought it'd be healing. Okay, but you're going into your own healing. Go to the next phase, collective. Move forward, all right? You're the phoenix rising. You understand maybe a man didn't want to talk to you because he's looking at maybe codependent obsession with a third party person controlling, all right? This masculine has you blocked, okay? Doesn't want to deal with you, so he's avoiding the conversation, but he didn't mind going to a third-party person to talk about you, all right? Maybe you told this person, or this person wants to say they like you, but you're not interested no more. You've moved forward. You're focusing more on your healing, okay? So now you're looking at a situation. Someone's turning their back because now they're looking at someone else healing, while someone else that has addiction, codependent, controlling, is maybe blocked, has been blocked, because someone else is now looking at a romance. Somebody wants a date, but you turn your back to this masculine person, okay, because he was trying to be too controlling. And maybe you're meeting someone new. You're getting back on the dating. Maybe you're planning a date. Oh, that's a confirmation. Or you're counting your blessings. Count your blessings one by one, okay? Collective. All right? Because now you're looking at ascending joyfully to God. That's where you're going. You look at your own abundance when it comes to spiritual wealth. All right? It comes to spiritual health. Okay? Look at your yin and your yang. You're balancing, okay? You understand that somebody went with someone else through seduction, flirting, dating, hooking up with a third-party person. So now you're looking at maybe a palm tree, maybe they're from Africa. Maybe look at your own stability when it comes to your security. You look at your own performance when it comes to your financial performance, okay? Someone's talking about you. They were conversing, information. And now they're probably waiting for your messages because they're so used to getting it every day while she's sucking at his dick. So now you look at a girl with a snake. We look at empire, we look at narcissist when it looks like maybe someone used the charms and the arms that being using. Someone's using someone, okay? So they're having a love call, you know. I'm thinking about you, darling, but the girl has a snake. All right, so there's no empathy. She's a narcissist. We're looking at maybe being used. Someone's being used, all right? So now someone's enabling someone's bad behavior. Okay, my darlings? So you look at your own passion. Someone's insane when it comes to chemistry. Maybe you like each other equally. You're having fun until they found out they're in a codependent relationship. Someone's very obsessed, possessive, but they tried to say it was you. No, it's not you. It was them because they were watching you, stalking you, gaslighting, looking at your perception when it comes to focus out now. Okay, they tried to act like you was the stalker. No, he was harboring a stalker. He was playing with a stalker. Romancing a stalker, working with a stalker, fucking a stalker, and tried to tell everyone in their cycle that you was the stalker. Now you're going to tell them to kiss your ass, baby. All right? Look at your own conditional love. You're loving yourself first. All right? Because you understand it in the unconditional love. It comes with self first. All right, my lovely? You're meeting someone new, okay? Maybe you're getting back on the dating game. Because it's all talk, all right? There's time with friends. You're moving forward, all right? You're happy single, okay? You're living in the moment, having fun, all right? Because you understand someone trying to play fun with a snake. Because someone would look at competition. A masculine bang an enemy. They thought they were clever. They're being very malicious behind your back. So now you've got to look over your shoulder because another woman, all right? Because they went around justifying that it was you. And this time, don't know nobody. Don't know no one. So they slandered your name, I guess, because someone's hammering. Someone sabotaged a twin flame reunion. They went for seduction, a third-party person. You look at the yin and the yang, all right? You're maybe looking at your own relationship with yourself. You're getting into healing because you understand that someone went with a narcissist, someone that went and took your love messages, all right? Because you told them that you were thinking about them. They didn't want to let you know that there was a third-party person using your private, personal information. Okay, we're looking at rebuilding. Okay, maybe you're working on yourself, on your shadow self. Okay, because show me your friends and tell you who you are. Okay, energy attracts energy, love attracts love, hate attracts hate, lust attracts hate, I guess. Remember, we're energy, we'll all go through the same things, we all do things differently. Okay, so now you're looking at God's true account. It's been sabotaged. All right, they don't believe in God. They prefer to do separation, rejection. We're looking at division when it comes to emotions. Someone's very imbalanced. And somebody went around telling someone that they had unstable emotions, but really they had unstable emotions. So you can have very intense feelings when it comes to bad communication. Someone withdrawed from God's toolkit and sabotaged it. Okay? So now you're looking at your own earth angel. Create your own balance, collective, alright? You're bringing peace, patience, moderation. You're bringing calmness. You understand you're being guided by the angels, alright? Listen to your own inner voice, alright? Because you're looking at your own intuition. Because you understand. Maybe a Taurus or maybe a Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio person went on a flirty-birty date for a hookup for temptation with third-party interference. Somebody went, okay, to someone else's country, booked tickets, expressed their love, tell them that they were thinking about them, while they're telepathically connected to someone, and they ended up with a snake. Someone with no empathy, a narcissist, and now someone's being used. Now you understand that you were being used for a masculine to keep a high-class prostitute. So you're understanding. You get on your boat and you move forward. Because you're no one's tissue for other people's issues. Do you understand? If someone can't be mature enough to say you're with someone, but they want to flip the coin and say you're the stalker, come Genevieve, let me protect you. You tell them, kiss my motherfucking ass, baby. And you move forward. Because you understand, alright? They're very cold, empty, clearly have no emotion. They have blocked creativity. Why? Because I had a dream. Genevieve said, I love the way you write. So 5 years they did not reply to any of my messages. I kept having dreams about a masculine. Maybe you're going through the same thing. They want you to feel unloved. Why? Because they're projecting their own fucking lost emotions, baby. Move forward, okay? Alright? Put that love back into yourself. Because someone's stuck in the past. Okay? We're looking at returning to trouble. Every phase we see a masculine maybe always come to the same bullshit. You say hi, he says bye. You know? And then you say, never mind. Maybe you're looking at returning to trouble. Someone's running away from their problems because they're trapped. They're trapped because they went for achievements with a third-party person. Now they're on the internet watching you while they're stuck in their past. You came back thinking there's going to be a closure, but you came back to trouble. Now you're just walking away from it now, because all this masculine does is create problems. But don't mind lying on your name to look after a narcissist. So like attracts like, I guess. Show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. Show me the woman in your bed or your man in your bed and I'll show you exactly where your soul is at, baby. Or maybe your fucking emotions. We're looking at a new phase. Maybe a cruise person going to a new phase. The phoenix rising. We're looking at renewal, transformation. Someone transformed someone's private, personal information, intellectual property, and transformed it into money. Because it was codependent, obsessed, very controlling, because they got blocked creativity. So they created restraint for a Aquarius person. But with or without you, she's a phoenix rising. Looking at Aquarius person, they made out she was hopeless, in despair, very negative. Lack of faith, someone's falling from grace, you know. Because they had no lace to tie up their graces, could have no dignity, no pride. It's always the pride before the fall, isn't it? You could come from Stamford Bridge, maybe. You're looking at people that like to play games because they're lame, because they got no creativity. So they like to take other people's intellectual property to be famous. But unfortunately, you get hopelessness when it comes to their new phase of rekindling their fame. Nope. No transformation. Because they said not today. Because maybe you're looking at a Cancer person. Fear of deception, anxiety, misunderstanding. Misunderstanding? Really? When you have a one-way conversation. When someone talks about you to everybody else but you, and you call that misinterpretation. How does that work? Self-deception, I guess. Now we have clarity understanding. Aquarius person does. Maybe someone's in their feelings, a Cancer person. Alright? Maybe you're looking at an illusion when it comes to their own uncertainty. You may be facing the hidden fears or a lie or someone's deep emotions. Maybe it's been brought to the surface and now it's maybe have to be addressed. Someone's looking at healing from a heartbreak, freedom from someone's toxic fucking emotions. They like to blame everybody else for having unstable emotions, but don't mind fucking Genevieve Nadja for 13 motherfucking years. Never mind, baby. Air sign, go and heal yourself. We're looking at a scatterbrain, you know. We're looking at a sarcastic, gossipy person, insulting an air sign person, being rude with a poor planning, poor judgment. We're looking at someone being very curious, you know, when it comes to someone's healing. What would you want to heal? Why would you want to interfere with someone's healing and create heartbreak for an Empress, an air sign? Why would you like to be a scatterbrain, Taurus or Libra person when it comes to gossiping about a real life Empress or an air sign person, insulting, being rude or poor planning with a Cancer person, creating deceptions, illusions, and that's all you hear in your motherfucking head. So now you're going to be stuck in deception and illusion, where everyone has clarity of what you did, of understanding. Into me, I understand, because into me, I know. Because into me, I feel my own star within myself. I am my own inspiration collected. That's what I can hear you saying. I am my own inspiration. I have a star within myself. But someone tried to out my star because they were sucking Adiwali's dick. And he didn't mind that. Waiting for messages. So someone can see the star in someone else. And not themselves. Because they're full of darkness. Dark goose, I guess. They like playing that game, dark goose. Remember playing that in primary school? Yeah, immature children. So we're looking at talking. They were planning to separate God's Tuikia, rejection from a fire sign person, because he wanted to keep his narcissist person happy. Oh, don't worry, darling, I don't like her. But we love the way she writes, don't we? Yes, Addie, let's go make some money. Okay, ring-a-ring. Who should we call to make a money from these beautiful words that your stalker, your fake stalker, is sending? Is she such a fucking fake stalker? It's such a fucking problem. Why did you take all my fucking messages for 5 fucking years of every day and make money? If I'm such a bad motherfucking person, I'm not so bad, am I, that you both made money? Now you're not making no intellectual sense. You could come from Italy, alright? You could be looking at a scatterbrain when it comes to someone being very sarcastic, gossiping about an air sign person, being very insultive and very rude, with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn person. So they were talking about her work. They were planning and plotting. They were looking at the skills of the talent of an air sign person. They thought, oh, let's swap. So they took the quality of the high standards, the expertise, the mastery, and they were very committed, very dedicated to making money off an air sign person while thinking, an air sign thinking about her own intellectual property. And it went to a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person And they were thinking while stealing my ideas of how to sabotage while they rebuild their pentacles. So they were working on it. They were very persistent with a Sagittarius person. Alright? She went with a Virgo person. Okay, but look at the progress. Okay, look at someone's current job when it comes dedicated to a partner's needs and comes to love. A fire sign person was very dedicated to Genevieve's needs when it comes to her love. So he went and looked at her progress when it comes to her current status of her work career and helped her with her finances when it comes to return of investment. So the return of investment will sabotage the Two of Cups. So Genevieve can feel good. While Adiwali was planning a financial plan with Sagittarius person, maybe. When it comes to their career, they come to adaptability. They look at flexibility. They were so happy with financial planning. You know, they're looking at a financial return from an air sign's intellectual property. So they look at their career when it comes to adapting, flexibility. They fall within themselves when it comes to working. Okay? Whether it's a Sagittarius person, a Virgo person at work, looking at love and harmony, balance. They were so interested, waiting for an air sign's more messages to arrive to make more money. They didn't understand that they were very motherfucking gullible. While they're watching an air sign person, they thought, air sign, you're so gullible. No. They're so reckless. They create a stalemate because they're dull and foolish. They thought they can keep a positive mindset by manifesting. They thought they can do what they want, you know. Well, they act like they had gratitude. But bliss is ignorance, I guess. They were open to a new beginning. Alright, they saw a fresh start, new beginning. And they were taking the risk by stealing an air sign's intellectual property. Okay. So now you're being called, collected to step into the outside of your comfort zone and embrace the unknown by using your intuition. Alright? Okay. So you embrace the unknown. While a Leo person went straight into focus on their financial success. They're a Taurus or Capricorn person. They're looking for a career when it comes to accomplishment. So they use the energy of fake love, as we can see on Instagram. It says, Adiwali says, love conquers. It's not about a degree, with Genevieve's names on the top. Reckless behavior, trying to play mental mind games. Mental mind games. Because they both were stuck on their own mental, vicious mind games. Because somebody was being used, wasn't they? But somebody was going to admit that they were being used by a woman. Genevieve, Nadia. So let's take it out on Verena, should we? Let me justify to my family how much Genevieve's worth fighting for. What, my demise is your woman's success, I take it. Looking at a Leo person, looking at failure, it comes to lack of recognition, no rewards, I guess, lack of achievements. When it comes to completions, achievements, by being reckless at work with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. Lying about Aquarius person to justify a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person falling from grace, hopeless, not a star, not an inch really. Independent, we're looking for Aquarius. We made a discovery that he's with someone that has an addiction, obsessive. But they tried to say it was a Aquarius person. They were looking for their own material abundance by using the demise of someone else for their success. Thank you, fire sign. Appreciate it. Air signs looking at a new phase, alright? Because they lied on a Aquarius person saying she was codependent, obsessed, controlling, and has blocked creativity while they use her creativity to up their finances. A Leo did. He defended an addiction, Leo. When it comes to his family, when it comes to Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person, we're looking at maybe bad planning, Leo person. When it comes to working with Earth sign person, they have no feelings, creative blocks. When it comes to Queen of Pentacles, big pussy, Genevieve Nadia, a burden, acts like she's generous, caring, nurturing, a homebody, very practical. I'm a very good businesswoman. I'm the one that is commodity. At the same time, a burden, because now I'm looking at clarity, awareness, that people are, that someone's stuck in their past. That's what she said. That's what she said. Lied on my name. I can't move forward. I want her man. His hair like an idiot pussy boy. Adiwale came with body. Oh, I'm a healer, darling. I've recovered. I was hurt 20 years ago. Yes, I was, my love. No, she's a fucking demon. She's lying. She's a fucking demon. A demonic woman with lots of lovers trying to hold on to a delay of a tower. No one uses my fucking name. I don't give a fuck who you are. 5 years I wrote to that man. 5 years. And he took all my intellectual property. Yes, some of the stuff was for him because God told me to give it to him. But what did it have to do with Genevieve Nadia? Why did he allow Genevieve Nadia to take my personal intellectual property and give it to her? And then when I'm sending you recordings, because I saw what you did, you want to use that now? I told you she's stalking me. Look how she's angry. Look how she's shouting. Yes, because you stole from me. You purposely did not reply when you know you're doing your moon magic, whatever magic, to get my attention. You're wrong, man. You're wrong just to justify your dick being stuck in Genevieve's fucking gob. You're wrong, man. Codependent. It's wrong. Thought I won't say nothing, innit? Because you don't got all these famous people doing all this intimidation. I don't think so, sweetheart. Go and defend your big pussy Genevieve Nadia. There you go. Addiction, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. Family dispute, bankruptcy. But in front of everyone, I'm open. No, financial insecurity, reckless spending, family disputes, fleeting success, conflict over money. Taurus person. When it comes to their social group, learning about Aquarius person being spiritually guided. They took my sacred knowledge of my spiritual belief and made money. Money. So everything I've put on this channel for 7 months, 8 months, 9 months, 10 months, whatever, was things I speak about every day for 5 years. They didn't come and share it with the people. They went and took their own money. Made money. We never met by chance, is it? Genevieve's philosophy to success. We never met by chance and then putting up things what I talk about. Because of you, I can. Then she wears black and gold. I talk about black and gold all the time. Then she goes for her birthday to a gold place, trying to play mental games because Genevieve is a mental fucking issue, big high class, big pussy gal. And I'm not scared of you, Genevieve Nadia. Think again, bitch. You're so scared of me, you need the whole world. How many allies have you got and you're still a failure? Still a failure. I'm by myself. I'm going to take on all of you because I'm scared of none of you and your fucking new Mancy, old Mancy, whatever witch spell, dog spell, whatever you think you can do. I feel God. I don't fear no big pussy, Genevieve Nadia, or no fucking Adiwale King your body that wants to play fucking games with his fucking Barbie. His fake fucking plastic bitch. Addiction, codependent, obsessed, man. Following a queerest person. She's my fan. She came in my dream. I love the way you write. And they both sat down and made money from it. And all now to this day, September 2020, September, this time, this week, 5 years, still can't say fuck all. Now you're ashamed, innit? Because now you've got nothing to show off. Quick to be on Instagram. Quick. Oh, I went to Nigeria. Look at us. I got so much project. I can't wait to show you. Okay, you showed us AAA sports. What else? Nothing. Your mouth is too big. I thought you had lots of projects to do. I done lots of collaborations. You're wrong, man. You're wrong. He put Genevieve on the map from my thoughts, my ideas. They lied on my name. Look at her always texting. Look at her always doing this. Yeah, I keep dreaming about you because you love the word so much. You allowed Genevieve to make money off my demise. Now I'm hearing in my dream, Genevieve wants me dead. What I say to Adewale, because of you, she wants me dead. Oh, now he can't come and face me. So you must stay in the corner. Because no one put baby in the corner, baby. Dirty dancing. No one puts me in the corner. I'll tell you that for nothing. No one. I don't care who the fuck you are. Rude, man, because you're famous. Out of order. Who the fuck do you think you are? Lying. Lying. Miscommunication. Hostile to an air sign person. Brain distraction. Brutality. That's the lies they were making on my name. The lies. To justify his secret love affair with Genevieve Nadia. Oh, she likes you. Oh, look at her. She's so confused. Oh, look at her. She's so brutal. Oh, Adewale, darling. But let's take her intellectual properties. So I can go on the reports and say, oh, Genevieve has a big white house, darling. Look at her on the land, watching the people dig the earth while she makes her real estate my reports. I've got it on email, baby. Don't let me pull up receipts, Genevieve Nadia. Taurus person. Want to be liked by your institution, but you're fearing about your tradition, your social group, is it, Taurus? In your feelings now with a Cancer person, with your misunderstandings. Falling from grace now, is it? You're quick to talk about everybody else. You're quick to be an EP and a producer. Really? Looking for a date, were ya? For a Virgo person, because you're feeling foolish and immature. Taurus, Virgo, irresponsible, lazy, underachiever. She's missing her own chances. Why? Poor prospects. Poor, man. Intellectual property. She's a scatterbrain. Look at the way she even puts her sentences together. Is that how much you only look at image? She can't even put two sentences together properly. But she's worth fighting for to do projects. Okay, show us your projects then, darling. Funny that. Silence. Without my intellectual property and my image, Genevieve would be shit right now. Third party person, there you go. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Miss Becky Beatrice, reckless, careless person. Very naive and stupid. Very gullible person. Emotional vulnerability now, is it? Because you're very immature. She neglected her own inner child. She neglected her own even child. Oh, on reports, she's like, I'm always like on like 20 or 200 studios a week or a month, darling. I said, is that how much you're on studio, darling? I thought you had the child. If you're that busy and that commodity, why did you steal my ideas and make money from it then? Why did you and Adiwali stay quiet for 5 years and made money off my intellectual property? But I'm such a stalker, right? But at the same time, a commodity for you. You're not making any sense, you gullible, illiterate bitch. Had it in my dream. Oh, please don't drag me in public. Is God real? That's what you're not allowed to question. Because you stole from Adiwali Kenyor Baji, Genevieve Nadia. The girl with the snake. The narcissist. The one that used her charms so she can use people. So they enable to have bad behaviour. No boundaries. Oh, Taurus person. Oh, gosh. A Leo person investing in a Taurus person, you know. Being used for investments. Guess what? 7 of Pentacles means you sow what you reap. When it comes to success, delay, 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 delay. Because you like to lay on your back. Queen of Wands, lying, stealing, cheating about queries when it comes to financial deception. Secretly thieving with a Queen of Pentacles. Insane, people. Insane, man. Insane. Insane with a membrane, I guess. Because they got no brain. Told you. No brain, man. Taurus person, no brain. Very cold-hearted little bitch. Empty. Empty. No emotions. A heartless person. Blocked creativity. So how did you create, darling? How did you become an EP and a producer? How did you write these books? Oh, yes, Verena. While she rocks in that fucking mad chair, going in and out of her head. She was looking at maybe lying about a Cancer Scorpio person. And now a Leo person is watching, gaslighting Aquarius person. He lied. He gaslighted. Went around talking shit about an air sign person. Oh, she was just a fuck, darling. Oh, darling, she's just so obsessed with me. You know? Oh, please, my darling. Now people see she's out in the open. She didn't have no social media. Now you hear my side of the story. You be like, hold on a minute, darling. Why would she be jealous and stalking you? She's much more pretty than you. She's very much more creative. Very psychic, very intuitive. She looks out for everybody. What the fuck are you on about, my love? Oh, you want to justify your penis being stuck in Genevieve's mouth. Don't worry, darling. We understand you're a selective gobhead. So now we're going to kiss a Leo, darling. Unconditional love. See you later, dear. And we're thinking about, no, you saved your Taurus under deception or fear and deception. While I work on a business, my darling. Every ending has a new beginning, dear. Okay, while you go through restrictions, limitations, and lack of progress. That's what happens when you create delays for everybody else. It's always fun in the beginning, but in the end, nah, no one's laughing now, are they? No, Queen of Wands. What's a burden for you, darling? Never mind. Never mind, Miss Birdie. Can I look at workaholic, lazy, boring, no intuition? No initiation for you, you cheap-ass, irresponsible gambler. Oh, yes, very imbalanced people, very unorganized, overwhelmed now because you're a messy little hooker. Yes, very extent. Oh, yeah, you know that one that's always married, darling, Queen of Wands. Oh, yeah, but she's always got someone else around the corner. Yes, she has. She's got to look at bad luck now. She's got karma. Unwelcome changes for that one. Because they wanted it for who? An upside-down Queen of Swords. Oh, yeah, pessimistic, malicious. That's what they lied on their names, and she's very manipulative. Very harsh, bitter Betty. Nah, no, she's not. They're lying, my darling. No, because they're feeling their own change. With an upside-down King of Wands. Never mind, King of Wands, very domineering. Oh, love intimidates, darling. Oh, never mind, sweetie. Can I look at maybe your counterpart upright? But as she says love intimidates, you're going to meet the cold Queen of Swords, okay? Maybe you think she's malicious, very manipulative, very harsh. Never mind, you can say in your own thoughts. We don't care what you think anymore. You're going to ride with her anyway. That's why I do what I want, collective. You change the things you can change, things you can't change, leave it alone. You know? If you do, people will say. If you don't, people still say. So just do, collective. That's what I say. Just do, my love. because someone's stuck with the devil. Yes, someone's working with the devil, boy. Unhappy times. Yep, lack of fulfillment, disappointments when it comes to maybe achievements. Never mind, darling. Leo person's looking at maybe a disaster. Yep, a disaster. Never mind, let's not go further into that. It's quite boring now, isn't it? Same old story. They don't like change, I guess. They just like toxic relationships. That's what they get a hook off of. Never mind. You know, people just like that fight to make up, to break up. You know, pull a few hairs, get a few black eyes. Oh, darling, I love you. I didn't mean it. Oh, my gosh, yes, you did. You punched me in the face. What are you talking about? We don't need to speak anymore. You know, once it's done once, it becomes a burden all the time. Who needs a burden for a relationship? No, thank you. I don't know. Maybe it's me being I'm being triggered, I think. I think you guys triggered me, these comments. I can't depend like this. I think I'm maybe reflecting on my own fucking triggers. You lot's codependency is so fucking scary. No wonder you lot are sabotaging. No wonder you lot are failing. You're hopeless. Because when you depend on someone so much, it's because you're trying to hide how hopeless you really are. It's just a hide, isn't it? They're just hiding this mask of hopelessness. You know, deflecting their own situation, you know. It's not right. It's not right. We're looking at sabotage. Okay, we're looking at God's true account, a separation, rejection. Okay. We're looking at imbalance when it comes to very intense emotions, because someone's looking at bad communication. Someone withdrew from God's true account, so now is having this insight of someone's future. Someone has an insight to someone's future, so they sabotage God's true account. Maybe an Aries person seeing their shit's coming forward. Maybe someone immigrated, a fire sign person went to an earth sign person to do projects with. So now we're going within and seeing the truth about Sagittarius person. Maybe seeing the recklessness, maybe, of a fire sign person when it comes to sabotaging, trying to sabotage our earth angel. Can I looking at maybe entrapment? They tried to make an entrapment for Aquarius person. Can I be looking at maybe completion, fulfillment for Aquarius person, using their intuition to come up with any entrapment, because you understand the castle is behind her. All right, her castle is her peace. All right, but someone taking the piss because somebody want to tell someone the truth. Had they thought her hands would be tied because she had no one. So they thought, okay, she's got no one, no financial success, so let's take her ideas and make our own financial success out of it. Skirt? No. No. We're looking at integration, accomplishment for an air sign person, kind of entrapment, because now you don't have to see, because into me I know, because into me I feel, because into me I see the light within me. I see this insight, oh yes I do, of someone's future. When it comes to their preparation, their planning, when it comes to sabotaging, they're going to have to rebuild from the bottom up now, boy. Oh yeah. Because now you're looking at the devil. Oh, never mind, darling. Looking at Capricorn person, my dear. All right. Maybe when it comes to maybe the Six of Swords. All right. Someone tried to control an air sign person. Oh yeah. They're receiving their intellectual property. All right. They wanted to stay in stuckness over an fire sign person because they were doing moon magic. They were manipulating for a transformation. So they bring confusion, illusions, miscommunication. They were manifesting that. They've been very hostile. So now we got an argument because someone doing destruction to an alchemist. They're very angry. They're doing devil magic, dark magic to a Aquarius person because there's a deception over twin flame reunion or messages going to someone's home on the internet, their email. We're looking at maybe a Leo person not dealing and voiding. So in this house, he gave information to a karmic person. Now a karmic person read all this information and then they went and done dark spiritual practices, learned about astrology to do harmful information towards an air sign person. I saw it in my dream. And Adiwali did nothing. Genevieve threw it at me and then ran behind Adiwali, King body, and went to a dark house. Dark spiritual moon magic for a house. So now we're looking at festive times, you know. They're looking at this black magic, alright, when it comes to the moon phases. They'll try to do transformation, okay, through astrology. A Taurus person looking at financial failure, alright. Scatterbrain Taurus, when it comes to this home, alright. Sarcastic, gossiping by an air sign person, insulting my intellectual property, but still made money from it. So now look at someone pouring out their emotions. Now the tap's on, I guess, and they want a violin. Because now you're looking at unrequited love. A fire sign person went and immigrated or went over to their country. And he invited her to his country. Alright? And they were very interested in converting messages. They were waiting for air signs messages because she was talking about a spiritual romantic journey. But instead of replying, they sabotaged it to rebuild their career with a Taurus or Capricorn person. So now we're looking at a very loving person, an air sign person, or he went to a Queen of Cups and ghosted again. You know, look at naive when it comes to working. We're looking at Aquarius person when it comes to someone very nurturing, very loving. Okay, use their intuition, the psychic gifts to come out of any entrapment. There seems to be a burden, alright, when it comes to someone's responsibilities. They lack responsibilities. So Sagittarius person went, okay, alright, across borders as well and lied about Aquarius person, saying they're doing black magic. This time it was them not doing it for a house under deception. They were doing it against an Aquarius person. And or now Adiwali King of Body can't reach out. When you see him, tell him to stay the fuck away. Because of him, I'm in this situation. Because of him. So now we're looking at maybe someone was expressing their love, alright? That doesn't give you an excuse to treat someone like shit. A King of fucking Wands. King of Wands is thinking about this entrapment when it comes to integration of his accomplishments. He's looking at maybe completion. He's looking at the world. He should have done closure. No. He left it open for entrapment. They look at King of Swords. Lying. Why do you like to lie, man? So embarrassing. For you lot, not for me. I'm just a storyteller. It's time. Storyteller. Why did you do that, man? How can you treat someone so loving, so horrible? And someone so horrible, so accommodating? I don't understand that. He insulted me. I need time to forgive myself, to think that he would protect me because we had this connection. Instead, I fell for a lie, I guess. He's clearly heard this because his friend texted a few months ago. I believed his lie. I can't forgive him right now. I need to forgive myself. I believe God anyway. God told me to tell him the truth. I did. I've done my purpose, isn't it? Instead of him being grateful, he decided to just say nothing and enable Genevieve Nadia. How can you talk about me to her and everybody else but me? Instead, you lied on my name to justify your pennies. I'm not crying over him. I'm crying because I need to forgive myself. I trusted him. I gave him so much of my personal information about myself. They know so much about me. He didn't even care. He made them all read things about me. They all laughed. They were being malicious. They made money. They stalked. They intimidated. They done verbal, mental, physical abuse. It's horrible. And not once did Adiwali reach out and say sorry. I don't want him to tell me sorry. I need to be sorry to myself. Because I saw him every day. I trusted him. To this day, he can't say nothing. To this day, I still see him trying to fight me. And he stands there and watches. Sometimes I think he just lures me on purpose. Just for Genevieve to fight. Because not once did he reach out to me. He spoke about me to everybody but me. Everyone but me. I feel insulted. I didn't do nothing to him. Nothing. Can you go and take my videos to Camden? Sure, no worries. Can you pick me up from the airport? Yeah, no worries. Can you take me to the barbers? Yeah, no worries. Can you look for graphics with me? Yeah, no worries. Can I use your son for a model for my investment to get farming? Yeah, no worries. Can I use your photographer? Can you drive me to there and to back? Yeah, no worries. Every time he wants to see me, I drove an hour to him. He never once drove to me. So he must have thought I was gullible, innit? Because it's his first round with me before. I even emailed him 13 years ago and I said, this is not fair. This is not balanced, Adiwali. He said, don't be ungrateful. He said you shouldn't look to receive. You should do things without strings attached, you manipulative fucking pussy. All because he was running after big pussy Genevieve Nadia. I don't care if you're angry with me, Adiwali. Because when you did that to me, you didn't care about my feelings. You didn't care. You didn't care all those times I called you on long distance. You never said, oh, let me call you back because I'm more richer than you. With your cheap car, my big man vehicle. You never done nothing. You never once drove to my house. Never once asked to pick me up. He never took me to no holiday. It was just a hotel and a fucking meal, baby. And he thought I was gullible, innit? A little fan. Oh, yes, Addy, I'll do that. I was observing, thinking, hold on, what's going on? Doesn't feel right. When he left, I kept texting him because he told me not to phone his phone on the voice, and I didn't. But I couldn't understand. Why would you say things? Take me to park and say I've never had love like this before. I can replace death with love. And I said, why would you say something like that? He said, I can change my mind. Well, don't change it back. Leo person, looking at a fight maybe. Looking at being guided by God away from the devil. Remember what you said. Or just for that moment. So they didn't give you the right to go to a Taurus person, Sagittarius person. Move them in your home by using my intellectual property for your rent. That's how much he used me. But he wants to stand out here and say, oh, be balanced. Be regal, darling. Oh, Genevieve's worth fighting for, darling. Knowing I was emailing every day, he still done a sneaky photo when I said, oh, you should be wearing colours. Why are you always in darkness, my love? Next minute, he's got a colourful shirt on. And he takes the picture. And who's behind him? Genevieve Big Pussy Nadia. Demonic, man. You got the devil with you, not me, my friend. You have. Now they're worried. Earth signs worried now. Oh, Adiwali, darling, my money. I'm so worried. I'm so worried. So foolish and immature and irresponsible. I have poor prospects. He said, don't worry, darling. Why don't you go into Shenley for a while? I'll take care of the rent. But Addy, darling, I already took down Instagram. I said, put it back, my love. I'm here for you. Will you promise you won't leave me? Of course not, Genevieve, darling. I like mad bitches that have loose marbles. I like the attention, because I'm attention-seeking whorepipe. I like mad bitches that likes unalivements and corruption. I love it better than the loving woman that actually helps me. I treat her like shit. And I treated you, a piece of shit, like the best thing since sliced bread. Does he think the best thing since sliced bread is the best thing since sliced bread is a piece of shit? Let him say there was a piece of shit. He fought for what he wanted, a piece of shit. Immature, man. There you go. Night of fucking ones. Here today, gone tomorrow. You know, flirty, berty, running away. Now the truth is out, is it? Never mind. We're looking at ascending, even though we have obstacles. We want to find God in our new faith, preparing for a union with God, my darling. Third party person's heartbroken. Do we care? I don't give a motherfucking damn. Do they care about me? Oh, not once, darling. But with them, they like vengeance. They like hurting people. They like blood. They like to do demise. With me, I can tell you about your pussy clot with the truth and keep my hands to my motherfucking self. Until your big pussy Genevieve Nadia comes to my area one more time. Let me find her this time round, my love. She will get a black eye. It's called self-defense. Now control your big pussy gal, Adiwali Akinra fucking Abadi. And you both go and sit down and get my part of the money. And whatever money you made from it, you can share that with her. Alright? And give me back my motherfucking donations. You owe me money, bitches. Remember that. Because without me, your bitch ain't fucking shit. She ain't fucking shit. Oh, look what dropped on the floor. Oh, never mind. Look what dropped on the floor. There you go. Gee, there you go. Oh, you might be gay, are you? Never mind. Leo. Never mind. Isn't that funny? It all fell off this whole pile, off the floor. Is it? Never mind. Gay and happy. Maybe with a Gemini person. Oh, never mind. Maybe want to put to death alive. Maybe when it comes to maybe a pathway. Because Genevieve is gay. Never mind. She wants to fuck everybody. Hey, what did I say? Genevieve is motherfucking gay, baby. So all that time, imagine blocking someone to only for someone to want to be the person you blocked. And they condone that. I don't think you're not making sense to me right now. You block someone to only create that person you blocked into the woman you're with right now. And you're unhappy. But duplicating the lovable person into a demon person where you could have been happy with the person that was more real. The real person you could have been happy with. But you went and took the real person and made it into a byproduct and you're still unhappy. Karmic copy. You're not making no Ross Clark sense. Thinking about unalivement. Go and kill your mother, Genevieve Nadia. Wrong, man. Just wrong. Relying on it. This stagnation of God's to account. It's wrong, man. So you keep with your Your girl's all over the place. She like pom pom, she like sausage, she like egg and bacon, she likes it all. I saw her in my dream. She wants to even play with my one. I saw it. She's a whore, man. She's all over the place. So let him stay there. She said he was worth fighting for, had it in the yard, everything. They both came in my dream and said, I'm with her. She said, I'm with him. So why can't you tell me here, out here? No, I want to play mental mind game because there's no pictures of them together. Maybe in their community, you see them riding around and shit. Social media, no. She'll tell you, oh, I was hurt 20 years ago, darling. Now I'm ready for love. Oh, look at Genevieve flirting with blah, blah, blah on a music video. She's ready for love. You're not taking me for no pussy clout idiot, big pussy. Genevieve Nadia and fucking Adi Wale, Kenawadi, a fucking Bardi. Genevieve's fucking pussy boy. You're not doing that to me, my friend. You're mad. I don't care about your witch spell, love spell, doo-doo spell. I don't care. I fear God. There you go. Triple fucking A. There you go. There you go, man. Boo. There you go. Trying to play the fucking boo game. It's wrong, man. Thanks, Bubbles. It's wrong, man. Maybe something happened on Thursday. We're looking at Thor, the truth, Thor. Don't make people toy with your thoughts, man. Nah, he's a little boy. He's a little boy, man. I ain't got time for little boys. Look what he's fucking Genevieve Nadia. Little boy, man. No big man will do this. No big man will do this. Everyone says they're a big man. You know what a big man is? Your experience of being accountable for your actions. Now that's a big man. That's what you call masculine. That's what's regal. Being accountable and responsible for your actions. You're being a boy. A boy in a Bentley. I ain't got time for your immature behavior because you're running like a schoolboy around Genevieve fucking Nadia. The boy. There you go. The boy. Haven't got time for no boy behavior. Every time I meet this masculine, he gone with the same fuckery. I'm insecure. Yeah, but you don't mind living with Genevieve Nadia, but don't want to tell me the truth, but going around making me like I'm crazy, running after you because you're famous. No, stay in your dark entity. Don't come over here. Don't come over here, man. Unconditional love, yeah, but getting me? No, sir. Not when we're out here. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing enough. So go about your business with your gal, with your idiot goals, man. Your goals are stupid. Your goals are fucking dumb. The boy and his goals when it comes to AAA. No, you're not taking me for no idiot, man. I even said I had a dream about our spiritual son. I can really feel it. It hurts. I even found the graveside. He didn't even reach out. He was more interested in going to fucking, I don't know, graveside and doing moon magic with his big pussy Genevieve Nadia. He didn't even care. Why? Because your mum left you. What? Because Genevieve left and took you for an idiot. Do you know how much that hurt me? That alone hurt me, Ella. I see my spirit child all the time. And not once did he reach out. Because it's your son. You didn't even care about your own son. You cared about Genevieve's pussy. I can't forgive that. You're lucky our son wasn't real on earth. He's only in heaven. Because I asked my baby daddy, anyone that has my children around women and want to disrespect me by saying you're here on a Saturday and you don't call and you're coming, trust me, I'm that person. I will come to your doorstep and I will kick it down. Nobody lies to me about you coming on a Saturday for my child and you don't come. Instead of telling people the truth, I've been through this already, my baby daddy. He'll go around saying, oh, look, she's crazy, she's rah-rah. No, Because over and over and over and over again, he just say Saturday. And all now fucking Saturday don't come. So that's all my 7 days a week gone. Who am I going to leave my children with? I'm not going to leave my children with anyone. How am I going to go to work? When you talk up every single day, you couldn't even give me a Saturday. But they don't want to sit down and tell their man them the truth, because they make them look bad. No? Look at her kicking my door. Yes! Because when it comes to my children, that's one thing I draw the line, Bridget. You tell me lies Saturday and all fucking 2 weeks later don't come, I will kick your door in, bro. My children don't have a voice. I am my children's voice. When you're going to be absent, there's 2 things a man can get in, like his time or money. You either get the time or you get the money. We're not going away with both of them. That's what you're not going to do. I got boundaries. Or you get looked out outside, you see the gate for years. He's at the gate for years, Bridget. I got boundaries. If you're a single parent, you're not with your baby daddy like that. He said, I'm coming over tonight. No, the child is sleeping. What are you coming over for? What are you coming over for? Don't get stuck in that cycle. And then once you open your leg, I'm gone for good cup. No. Don't put yourself in that situation. I just tell my friends all the time. I'm trying to be haters. I'm trying to make you see. Why would a man come to your yard late at night when your picnic's sleeping? Your picnic barely awake and he's gone. No, I've never put myself in that situation. You're mad. I see many people put themselves in that situation, hanging on to the possibilities. No, if he doesn't notice your child, he ain't going to notice you. That's how I see it. Just like grandparents. If they don't notice your child, they never notice you. Because you are my child. That's my child. You come out at me, innit? Right. I ain't got time for childish behaviour. 5 years enough. No, I'm not doing this. No more. Enough is enough, man. Someone's got to put a stop to it. Someone's got to put a stop to it, man. We're looking at questioning, I guess. When it comes to maybe V or a K. It's so important that you have your own self-awareness. If you don't, we're not just looking at daylight robbery. We're looking at energy, spiritual robbers, energy. You can't sleep with anybody, man. Nah. So glad 13 years. I just want to be a nun in a temple. That's it. That's my joy, God. No man or no woman or witchcraft can break me, man. Because I fear God. That's who I fear. And if you say you fear God, why is your behavior so bad? Why are you quick to believe the myth of the devil by being horrible, but you can't believe in the myth of earth angels? That's when you know these people make no fucking sense and you're meant to be actors in... People, remember, walking love, talking truth. Love you guys. Bye.